Most agents pick a farming area the same way they pick a restaurant on vacation. They drive through, it looks nice, they commit. 6 months and 2,000 postcards later, they've got nothing to show for it. I know because I've watched it happen hundreds of times from the title side of the table. Agents burning money on neighborhoods where listings never turn over, or worse, farming an area where 3 other agents already have a lock on it. Here's the thing nobody tells you. The data to avoid that mistake is free, and now with AI tools, you already have access to it. You can do in 20 minutes what used to take a full weekend of spreadsheet work. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to pick a farming area using actual data, how to calculate whether it's worth your money before you spend a dime, and how to build a touch campaign that doesn't end up in the recycling bin. Let's get into it. Before we talk about what works, let's talk about why most farming doesn't. 3 reasons. 1, agents pick neighborhoods based on feelings, not data. They like the houses, they like the price point, they live nearby. None of that tells you whether homes actually sell there with any frequency. 2, they don't do the math. If a neighborhood has 400 homes and the average turnover rate is 5%, that's 20 potential transactions a year. If you capture 10% of those, which is aggressive for year 1, that's 2 deals. Is 2 deals worth the cost of reaching 400 homes 12 times? Maybe, but maybe not. But you need to run that number before you start. 3, they quit too early or they never evolve the message. Farming is a long game. Most agents bail after 4 months. The ones who stick around often send the same just listed, just sold postcard on repeat until people stop seeing it entirely. So how do you actually find the right neighborhood? You look at 4 things. 1, turnover rate. You want neighborhoods where at least 6 to 8% of homes change hands every year. Your MLS can tell you this. Pull the number of closed sales in the last 12 months, divide by the total number of homes. That's your turnover rate. 2, the average sales price in your commission math. Farming a neighborhood with a $150,000 average price is a very different business model than one at $450,000. The cost to farm both might be similar, but the revenue per transaction is widely different. 3, current agent dominance. If one agent already has 30% or more of the listings in that area, you're fighting uphill. Look for neighborhoods where listings are spread across many agents. That signals no one has claimed it yet. 4, growth signals. New construction nearby, school rezoning, commercial development. These are leading indicators that a neighborhood is about to get more attention from buyers, which means more sellers will test the market. Now, here's where AI comes in. Instead of spending a weekend pulling MLS data and doing the math by hand, you can drop your MLS export into Claude, ChatGPT, or Gemini and ask it to analyze turnover rates, average prices, and agent concentration across multiple neighborhoods at once. I'll show you the exact prompt in a second. Once you've identified 2 or 3 candidate neighborhoods, you need to run the ROI math. This is where most agents skip ahead, and that's exactly where the money gets wasted. Here's the simple formula. Annual farming cost equals your cost per touch times the number of homes times your touches per year. So if you're spending $1.50 per mailer, hitting 300 homes, 12 times a year, that's $5,400. Expected revenue equals total homes times the turnover rate times your expected capture rate times average commission. Using our earlier example, 300 homes, 7% turnover, 10% capture rate, $9,000 average commission, that's $8,900. So your projected ROI on $5,400 spent is $18,900 in gross commission. That's a 3.5 times return. That's a farm worth planting. But if you run those same numbers on a neighborhood with 3% turnover and $175,000 homes, completely different story. The math might tell you to walk away. And walking away from a bad farm is just as valuable as finding a good one. Here's a prompt you can use right now. Paste your MLS data into Claude and say, analyze these neighborhoods for farming potential. For each one, calculate the annual turnover rate, the average sale price, the dominant listing agents, and project my ROI if I spend $1.50 per touch, 12 touches per year, and captured 10% of listings. It'll build you a comparison table in about 30 seconds. You've picked a farm, you've done the math. Now you need a touch plan that doesn't put people to sleep. The old playbook was simple. Send a postcard every month, just listed, just sold, market update, repeat forever. That still works as a baseline, but the agents who actually dominate a farm do something more. They become the neighborhood expert, not in a cliche way, in a useful way. Here's a 12-month rotation that I've seen work. Months 1 to 3 are introduction, you're establishing presence. A door knock or a hand-addressed letter performs better than a postcard here because nobody does it. Introduce yourself. Share one hyper-local data point. Don't pitch. Months 4 through 6 are value. A neighborhood market report with real numbers. A what your home might be worth CMA offer. An invitation to a community event you're sponsoring. Months 7 through 9 are proof. This is when you start sharing results. Just listed, just sold, but with context. I helped the Johnsons at 412 Oak sell for $18,000 over asking in 9 days. Specifics beat generics every time. Months 10 through 12 are deepening. Thanksgiving pie drop-off, year-end market recap, a handwritten note. By now you're not a stranger, you're the agent they've been hearing from all year. And here's the AI angle on this. You can use Claude, ChatGPT, or Gemini to generate all 12 months of content at once. Give it the neighborhood name, price range, and your personal details. Ask it to draft a 12-touch campaign with a different angle each month. Then customize each piece as it comes up on the calendar. You just compress a full day of content planning into one conversation. Real estate farming isn't dead. Bad farming is dead. The agents who are winning with geographic farming right now are the ones treating it like a business decision, not a hunch. Pick your area with data. Run the numbers before you write the check. Build a touch plan that actually gives people a reason to remember you. And use the AI tools sitting on your phone right now to do the analysis and content creation in a fraction of the time. If you're in Central Florida and you want to talk through your farming strategy, or if you need a title partner who actually thinks about your business this way, reach out to us at True Title. This is what we do. Hit subscribe if this was useful. I'll see you in the next one.